Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel. That Gator's a crazy gal, but so is the gal who promised to look after her. They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it. The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over.
What should your name be? Arnold. Arnold the Ankle Gator. Arnold the Ankle Gator. Ankle Gator. That's what it is. Come here, Arnie. Follow me. Oh. Psych. Can you come with me? No.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds. Over there is Camp Dauncey, where the Brushers steel themselves for secret missions. To prepare for the wilds, Caelondia's Brushers practice at Camp Dauncey. Had to navigate a maze of pincushions with nothing but a pike.
Dauncey.
It's a dangerous test for a dangerous job. Sometimes the course was brutal.
Yeah, bad location.
Health tonics were off limits at Camp Dauncey. They said they made you weak. The rules said he couldn't use any fancy footwork, just your brains and your pike. The Brushers were Caelondia's field agents, and their training was harsh. You had to find a path through the maze as quick as you could. One well-placed throw could take out several of those ugly critters. Just getting through the course in one piece wasn't a
just shy of 2 minutes.
You can see why the Brushers prize those pikes of theirs. To fix a brusher's pike, you just need a good length of knife bark. Don't want that thing leaving your hands until you decide it's time. To prep for the course, the brushers could modify their pikes however they wanted. There wasn't time to squash every pincushion, just the ones in the way. Point Lemaine's Grand Rail once brought the riches of the wild right to our doorstep. Know how Caelondia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine. If the wild could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show. The army's triggers once had the place on lockdown. Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam, just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check. Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done. Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks. Kid don't want to miss this train. The grand rail's all grown over with things the Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf. Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by.
Love this music. Don't love those things.
Lunkheads settled in like they own the place. Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers coughing fungus everywhere. Only one way to cure a cough like that. Not much wiggle room up there near the rail. Place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple. course, the Grand Rail's seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Celandian War. It was right here that Zulf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up. Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad.
Fucking...
Celandia lost many good men on the rail. The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath? While shooting a genuine registered army carbine? While choking on swamp weed? While peckers trying to prick you in the eye? Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun. But then, at last, it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days. Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him. Not just another wallflower or pincushion, mind you. At first, he thinks it's Zulf. Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham!
Who can it be?
When the kid comes to, the man's long gone, but something else is there.
A letter.
The only words Kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do?
Use the Skyway.
He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note. That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it?
Come on, Arnie.
Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zulf. The brushers, they moved in shadows, but the calamity found them. It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. Zulf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zulf told him.
Shit. Close the game. Oops.
That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zulf. Zulf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zulf told him. It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
Private reserve is the best.
If you're feeling low, count on the buttery flavor of our own Bastion bourbon. Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking. He wolfs down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head.
This can't be good.
I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this. What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once. Once there was a normal Ura girl, but she wasn't born in the Tassel terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Ceylondia. Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city, on condition they would never return to the terminals. Ura refugees who came into the city had to stay for life. It was a way to reduce the risk of city secrets leaking out. Her mama passed away from birthing complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father. Her father was sharper than a brusher's pike, so he got a job working for the city's mancers. His daughter barely saw him. Her father told her nothing of her Ura heritage, He told her nothing of the answers. It's for your own good, he said. She took to studying the arts, learned more through music than history books, gained a knack for strings and songs. At first, she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an Ur trader, selling out the city. One young man stood up for her, or so he led her to believe. He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him. The young man convinced her to take him to her family den to meet her father. Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals. When the young man greeted her father in the Ura's native language, her father flew into a fit of rage and threw them out. The young man never told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult. It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them could flee the city together and go to the Tassel terminals. They would hide inside a garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag, then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal. almost succeeded, but the authorities were already there when that scumbag sidled up to the city walls. The young man had sent the authorities a tip. Told him her father was using it to sell secrets to the Tassel terminals. She and her father were arrested for treason, but her father got a deal. Returned to work for the Mansers, and she'd go free.
One day that was Don't build that city on a hill. Gonna build that city on a hill.
Before they parted ways for the last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den and lock yourself in. She did as she was told, and deep down underground inside that den, she found a journal written in her father's hand. The next day, the door to the den turned to ash. The girl came up for air, and she saw the calamity all around her. When the kid wakes up, his world's still in pieces, just the way he left it. Oh, his manners ain't so bad. We talk a little here and there. The brushers, they moved in shadows, but the calamity found them. The triggers, my brothers, bravest men I ever knew. The shards are getting harder to find. No risk of Culford Cauldron ever erupting again, they used to say. Guess they were wrong. That's Trigger Hill, where the Army's elite became the finest marksmen in the land. Caelandia's army only took the best, and the best of them trained on Trigger Hill. The Triggers believed they were nothing without their rifles. Nothing beats the feel of shooting a Caelandian army carbine. Sometimes you had to take care to steady your shot. The Triggers had clearance to modify their guns however they chose. Some felt the course was too easy, so the Triggers spiced things up a bit. Takes time to be a fast shot. Go figure. If you want to master the art of the firearm, then the place to go is Trigger Hill. Sometimes you had to shoot from the hip. They had to keep moving to avoid getting burned. Kid ain't bad, but the triggers were better. His ears must be ringing after all that shooting. That's the way to make every shot count. Even the army never issued carbines in such fine shape. It's no longer a weapon, it's a precision instrument. Kid blows through that course like it was nothing. The Ceylandian army would have recruited him in a flash. Not everything blew up in the calamity. Why, Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. Best to keep out of the cauldron. If you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt. So in a way, the beasts of the wilds, they're all survivors too. It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron. That learning led to some interesting inventions. The raw power of the world fell right into our hands. Playing with the cauldron's fires became an addiction. Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here. It's awful hot in there. But we discovered other things we're better off not knowing. The unforgiving scent of sulfurous dirt. The taste of air so hot it sticks to your lungs. All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot. You can cook those things, but you can't eat them. Never thought we'd find so much life in all that ash. The more ash we swept aside, the more life we found. Place as inhospitable as they come. But still we pressed on. We kept on sifting through the cauldron's secrets anyway. After all, when we looked down inside Colford Cauldron, looked down through all the smoke and flames, we saw in there the heart of the world, the heart now laid bare by the calamity. We had to have it. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Bog. Kid's thinking he's got to trek all the way back around the cauldron. Luckily, the cauldron cooked up a little shortcut for him. Sure, it ain't the most convenient path. biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. Pops open on him like a pimple on a school day. And where there's one stink eye, there's always more. The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. Kid don't shed any tears for him, though. With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city. But all the fires died out. There's nothing left of it. It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney. We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight.
So we have Arnold, the ankle gator, and we have Peter. Ooh.
The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again. They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now. High time we built something new. We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances. The culture, a still life of old unwanted keepsakes. Sometimes a brusher's bite just ain't enough. That's what the carbine's for. Gotta make sure the pointy end's fastened on real tight. When you've got a solid balance, you've got what you need. He ain't big on small talk. Keep your chin up, kid, I tell him. We spotted a pecker carrying a shard to Mount Zan. Grady Incinerator's where we sent off all our trash to be burned or be eaten by the wilds. Welcome to Grady Incinerator, home of the hottest wings east of Caelandia. In all seriousness, the incinerator was a dump, and it had a problem with peckers. Blasted things would swoop in and spread trash all around, until we started using fire. We couldn't just torch them all at once. We had to use restraint. Too bad we can't all fly. The peckers were willing to fight tooth and nail for all that trash. You'd almost think those peckers like getting cooked. Not much left of Mount Zan nowadays. It's like a cross between a zoo and a prison break. Can't rightly call Mount Zan a mountain anymore. There's no more mountains now. There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go. So they figure they'll hold out right here, on a slab of mountain the Calamity forgot. Good thing for those beasts the Calamity saved leftovers. We only found their little lair because they found themselves a little shard. The creatures of the wild, they've been building a bastion of their own. It's a delicate situation. They even dragged their children into this. Without a doubt, the situation stinks.
Fucking rock. It's hard to tell where the edges.
Best thing we can do for those beasts right now is put them down quick and clean. There's only one kind of mercy left these days. What the city left behind, those beasts took for themselves. Takes a lot of convincing, and our mortars have to do the talking. Look at it this way, it's either them or us. But if we win, they win too. Our Bastion is everybody's gain, not just ours. Unfortunately, there's no explaining that to a simple beast. Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place. They've been searching for cores and shards, just like we have. Maybe they've thought about turning back, just like we have. We just really need their shard. Kid got it fair and square. That's the way. He's done what's best for him, don't you worry. Don't you worry. We'll all all be better off once the Bastion is complete. Fixed that thing right up, didn't we? Made these goings-on a little livelier. Suppose it's true a little song can put things in perspective. The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though. The conscience. We haven't lost everything, as long as we have that. The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection. Just a couple shards left. The quarry's gotta have one, right? Boundless Bay used to be a weapons test and dry dock. Ain't never been this dry, though. Celandia's armada was a glorious sight, and our ship's mortars were unstoppable. At Boundless Bay, our Navy put those mortars through a rigorous inspection. Had to use squirts to simulate explosive impact on the surface of the sea. Choosing targets with those mortars was one of the trickiest parts. Galleon skippers needed to be patient, needed to fire at just the right times. Sounds like the kid's mortar's in tip-top shape. If you got a thing for heavy artillery, then I've got the place for you. A variety of modifications could be used to enhance the power of a mortar. If a galleon mortar couldn't squish enough squirts, it was simply replaced. Too bad about the Armada, but at least one of those mortars survived. The secret to how we built Caelondia so tall and proud lies in Burstone Quarry. Imagine everything you need to build a city like Caelondia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes Burstone Quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity. We bought the whole place from the Ura on the cheap. Same goes for its natives, Rattletails. Why would the Ura put up with those pests? Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit. The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nesting in those rocks. Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things. They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. The quarry ain't exactly up to safety standards no more. But there was even more to it than that. Rattletails filled the place with holes. No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them. Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags. Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities. Windbags tended to the rocks, so we had to keep the Rattletails at bay. Even stink eyes started taking root in here. Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? The Ura always were a superstitious lot. Might be the gods told him the quarry's bad news. On top of that, you know the Ura hated anything above ground. Might be the quarry just got too much sunshine for their liking. In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend. Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen. The largest ones, you know as cores. The smaller ones, we call them shards. A shard's got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland. Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use. Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry? That honor goes to a beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky. Massive things stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks in Bastion Quarry is Sir Lunky's head. We never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone. Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. "Are you all right?" it says. It's him. "I've come to warn you," he says. The Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back. Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
Nope. My shard.
"If that's the way it is," he says, "then I won't stop you." Because my countrymen will.
Oh no. That's scary.
Say what you will about Zulf, but he's a man of his word. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Zulf showed him the way here, and here they came to take revenge. They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back. I should have told him sooner about all this. To make matters worse, seems the Ura took the girl. Unfortunately, they broke in, and they started digging their holes. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's eating away at this place. We tried to stop him, but we needed help.
Hey, you always come during the battles, eh?
Our baby pecker, he don't make it.
No, they killed Peter. Where the heck?
Somehow, some way, he sends those Ura packing. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zolf's plan worked. We find each other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the Ura came. To get us back. For the calamity. It was Ceylandia's master plan to wipe the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zolf knew the whole story.
So yeah, basically the story is that this calamity happened, which destroyed pretty much the whole world. And yeah, you're trying to make this Bastion, which is a place to, like a refuge kind of thing.
What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home. The Mercy. The windbags ain't the only beast that drew a bad lot. The skippers delivered us from the motherland. Sometimes I want to ask him, why do any of this? But truth is, I don't want to know.
So this is my pet, Arnie. He follows me around. And they killed my bird. So that's not good. Because they, yeah, Arnie is my ankle gator. Peter was the pecker. He was the bird. I must just Squirt. I didn't name him. You could name Squirt if you want. This guy's my favorite though. He's so cool. He's like kind of like a dragon kind of worm thing that pops out of the ground and eats things. I don't think you could save the bird. I don't remember saving him before. This is my second playthrough, so it's been a while. I don't think you could save the bird though. I forgot about that. Now, how do I get out of here? This way? No? What the heck?
Turn him round and round all you like. Pit's still gonna be ugly.
Yeah, that's what I have to do.
The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started.
So basically, this is the end game, I think. Anyway, you could stick around for this. I might just finish it now. Wasn't planning to, but I didn't think I was so close. Yeah, how's my audio level? Because now apparently the music just stopped playing for some reason.
First things first, what do we build next?
I'll just welcome you to the channel. Okay, what do I have to do now? Oh, I have to upgrade.
Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends. Now all we need is one last shard.
One last shard.
The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way.
This is gonna be a crazy mission. The Ura don't mess
The
around.
Zendra Gate used to lead down to the terminals. Now it leads up to the stars. One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is. A mess like that could have only been made by hand.
Actually, I'm not
So
sure
if
if I
Calamity failed,
have
and
the
he's
best
right.
weapons.
The Ura stand as living proof of that.
No help, sorry. No host. I do have a title and a game, though.
At
You
the
can use
heart of
those.
the Calamity was a simple idea.
Did I just fall
Never
down?
wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out.
Where am I? Haha, nice. Just give him a poke in the rear end. This seems to work.
We put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me.
Damn lunkers.
We saw
Whoa, what the heck?
solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kids
Oh
go
yeah,
right
this
now.
goes by day, like his journey there. Money. I should have used my money to upgrade stuff. Oops. Well, I might have to. I'll probably die anyway. So I'll have to upgrade. So much of it. If I beat this without upgrading my stuff, I'll be surprised. Oh shit. Wasn't expecting that. I just want to destroy furniture and I'm getting attacked. Oh yeah, that worked. The spear is really good. And the gun, I'd probably be better off with a mortar. I have a mortar. Oh, I got money, more money. Nice. It gives me extra bonus money for completing like challenges. That's the same.
Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit.
These are a bit slow though. I can't seem to be able to reach.
Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people.
Okay, that's faster. More upgrades.
came from an Ura, a brilliant young scientist named Ven. Ven worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer.
Day 3. Dusk. That's not great. Seems like this one's gonna be harder. Oh, gun to the face.
With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnel shut in a flash.
You could customize like your weapons in terms of there's like 2 trees you can choose for upgrades. You can't choose a class, you're just the kid, but you can choose what weapons you use. Yeah, and that's basically it. You have to buy the upgrades though, and you have to also find or win the upgrades like something. You have something fancy, something coarse, something stringy, and each does a different weapon. And there's, I don't even know, like 10 melee weapons and 10 ranged weapons, something like that. So it's quite a lot of customization.
Just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone.
Oh, that was cheap. Attacking me in my sleep, come on. Still, I fall off the edge a lot. And I'm not even at max level, because you do level up and you unlock more spots for your you have these like tonics actually. Can't really show you them, but you have these you could choose kind of like powers that you have.
Used, they said, except as a last resort.
So they give you bonuses too, so that's so like I have one that makes it so I take less damage when I fall off the edge because I fall off all the time. And I could also actually do damage when I land, when I come back from falling off, so I damage my enemies. It's pretty cool stuff. I just love the art style of this game and the music, but right now the music is not on apparently. It just seems like a glitch.
But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own. He sabotaged the Mancer's little science project, set it to blow up in their faces.
Money.
Imagine how Ven must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger.
Yeah, shields work against bullets. Yeah, he just kind of does narration. Yeah, he's just talking about the story, basically. It's a very story-based game. And I clicked it on my window. That's funny. Day 7, dawn.
But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard.
So yeah, basically it's all about the Bastion, which can save the world and make it green again. That was cool, it recovered. Oh, like a shard. It's not like anybody's gonna attack me right now. I'm gonna grab the shard and I'm just gonna walk away, I'm sure. No, it's a trap.
Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front. For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the Calamity left off.
Really? That's their trap?
First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing. Zia.
Zia's a little girl. Well, I think older than my kid, but...
The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move. But we knew ours already.
What was small? Oh, small trap. Yeah, the Ura usually don't mess around. I guess they underestimated the kid that time. Upgrades, I need upgrades. Okay, so yeah, basically the distillery here gives you drinks. I should have fresh thought, and this stuff upgrades. So I probably want to go for that. That's a really good one. But you have like speed while defending, you have tonic capacity, you have critical hit chance, which is when you're below health, low health. Actually, the Hardy Punch seems better. But I think the Lifeline's better for some reason.
Life wine's so rich, they say it's brought men back from the brink for one last taste.
So these are like the upgrades. But, yeah.
The Sanctuary. If we can build, we can rebuild. The country. She's all the pieces now, but still looking good.
Not bad in terms of money, but now I just don't know how I'm going to spend it wisely. I need something pointy. I like that spear. The spear is really good. That is really good, but I don't have it. Yeah, actually I'm missing one weapon, so I'm not near the end yet. I think there's one more mission before the final mission. So I might want to save up my money. Ooh. Yeah, that's a really
Any
good one.
brusher's pike can cut to the bone, but that one can cut through it.
Armor is annoying, so this just pierces armor. So way OP, but it's awesome. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't need that.
There's something we had to do before going after that last shard. Zoltan's Hollow is the Ura's border blockade. At least it used to be.
So basically I have to just rescue this girl and get a new weapon, hopefully. And then it'll be final...
now it's personal, ain't it? It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. They never saw him coming.
There it is. Sweet.
He gets his hands on the care package I sent him. It's a little something I've been fixing up in my spare time.
It's called the Calamity Cannon, and it's just basically a really powerful rocket launcher.
The Ura found a way to keep the calamity from spreading through Zoltan's Hollow. They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy, even. Still, they ain't used to having visitors around.
Just nuke everybody. That's fun.
They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together. Break enough of those things and the calamity rocks slink back into the ground.
Those guys are normally armored, but because I have my armor piercing, or else it's just easy.
Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted in the Bastion.
Yeah, no, you actually can't even hurt them really. You hurt them for like 1 damage and it doesn't really do anything. So you have to wait for those eyes to open, then you could stab them in the eye.
Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now.
Those lunkers which were jumping at me before, you can't hurt them except from the back, but now that I have armor piercing, I just stab them in the face and it works. Kaboom! Ah, stupid rock. There we go. Hurting myself.
They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid. Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
Ah, those are so annoying. Oh, it actually hurt them. Damn chickens. Those are some weird chickens.
It's not the time to get reckless.
Oh, that's funny.
Kids picking the whole place apart, piece by piece.
Kaboom!
By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town.
Okay, I don't want to go the right way, I want to go the wrong way so I could get secrets. Oh yeah, there we go. That was one of these guys. See, and then they open their eye, and doesn't matter.
Most of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow.
No, shit. Got in my way.
They're easy targets.
They like exploding in your face too if you don't kill them. Popcorn. Oh, that thing's launching them, that's what it was.
Those calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside.
Oh, thanks for the health.
The Ura keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther.
Almost fell off there, wow. So much loot. Sick loot, bro. Kill all these ice things that are...
Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening.
Rest in peace there, little Ura.
Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid.
No, I don't actually, not yet. I do have my DSLR, but it doesn't really work.
They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong. Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it.
Oh, I totally forgot to do my text capture. Hmm. There we go. Apply for GOG. No, I'm not quite sure. My schedule is usually not giving me weekends free,
the
but
opportunity for civilized discourse is over.
the thing is I can't do a set schedule. That's the thing. Just this month it seems like I have my weekends free, which is good. But
Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better.
who knows, it might happen.
Maybe I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
Right now it's just a minimum wage job, unfortunately. Like every GOG streamer, it seems. Not quite, no. I do receiving. But I'm actually volunteering in my field, which is public health. Hey, retrograde.
Zolf, the Ura, they have every reason to be angry.
Wrong. I'm going the right way, which is the wrong way. Don't want to go that way. Yeah, look, health.
As the hour grows
Wait.
desperate, the Ura
No.
bring out their big guns.
No, I'm not a nurse. Let's see if I can fight and talk at the same time. Okay, this is the wrong one. Oh no! Nuke you! Yeah, except when I click at the window, click it at the window there,
But when this is all
it gets
over,
frozen.
it'll all be water under the bridge.
Drinking replenishes your health. Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. Okay. It's hardly fair.
There's nothing standing in his way no more. He sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon. All those dreams.
Thanks, Tom.
In the
Oh shit! What the heck?
We'll bring him back.
Getting attacked by chickens. These are some deadly chickens. You have to poke them with your stick. Oh, nice one.
Way out there on the edge of the world. That's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time.
You know, this game I can't say enough. It's just so beautiful. Just love it.
Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now. Zia, you weren't kidnapped. No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people. You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true.
Okay, Tom, so this is my pet. It's Arnie, the ankle gator. He follows me around.
Part of the rippling walls floated by, so I caught the kid's old knapsack.
Wait, that's a trap right there. Yeah, mine too. That's why it's been a while since I played it. It's been a couple of years, so I was like, oh, I should go play it again.
I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
I'll be playing Transistor next, so excited to try that. I haven't played it yet, so should be fun. Hey, what's up, Squirt?
Long reach and plenty of power. Now that's a scary combination.
That's what she said. Sorry, I had to go there.
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you? They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
Money.
The city. Its riches nothing but fragments now.
Gonna have so much money. Well, Tekanja, I don't think it's a game that, yeah. It's just a masterpiece. It shouldn't have a sequel. Ooh, yes, that's a good one. Oh, that's what I want. Let's get a party started in here. Yeah, this is party music, right?
First step to learning the Calamity Cannon is knowing about the machinery overrides. Now, who would have taught a kid to do a thing like that? Good thing I didn't throw away the manual. Take my word for it. Don't ever drop one of those.
Oh, that should be fun. Let's
Once
try.
the kid gets that last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over.
Let's try
Mancer
this.
Observatory. Now there's a sneaky place, overlooking the Tassel terminals themselves.
Yeah, Tekanjia, I actually don't know too much about Transistor.
Zara
Besides,
probably didn't know they were being watched.
it looks great.
From Mancer Observatory. It was the perfect spot to test something no one's meant to know about. Only trouble was, something about the place drove the windbags crazy.
oh wait, I just attacked. They are attacking me. Let's just defend.
Best stand well clear of that impact. Hefty thing like that takes getting used to. Gotta point her in the right direction.
I attacked my own base. Okay, pretend that didn't happen.
Whatever gets in her way is in a world of hurt, but she ain't the fastest thing. When the windbags caused enough trouble, the Mancers conducted their most secretive research.
Well, I spent my time before just destroying them, so... Okay, let's try that again.
You could cause a lot of collateral damage with her if you ain't careful.
I'm the Oprah of Calamity Cannon. You get a Calamity Cannonball, you get a Calamity... I can't say that 5 times fast. You get a oh, you get one too, yeah. Nobody misses out. No. Yeah, I messed up.
The more crowded it gets, the more trouble you can cause with a single shot. She's designed to be fine-tuned, just need the proper parts. Kid's got that contraption all figured out.
Okay, second prize is good enough for me. Except that is a skill with it.
If the power of the calamity is safe in anybody's hands, it's safe in his.
Oh, that kind of sucks, retrograde. Digital media stuff? Well, that's kind of cool, but if it's a boring job, hopefully it's not that bad. Yeah, see you, retrograde. Last upgrade. Oh, that's gonna make that so easy.
Looks like our little science project is all set.
Okay, hopefully I got that last thing. A skill. Sorry, I try to avoid the grinding part. But that should be easy now. It is Takanji, it's like the 1st of July. I go sit back and shoot rockets. I don't even have to aim. Poor windbags, they're just like confused, they're like, no! No! I'm spawn camping the poor things. Windbags lives matter. Oh, there's only 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go.
The experiment was a rousing success.
Oh. Ooh, calamity rockets. Sounds really good.
If only the Mansers could have seen the kid playing around with their favorite toy.
Should probably change my upgrades. Actually, just need to check one more thing.
You don't know what to say.
This is kind of funny. Oh. So that's basically my special skill, which I use those black bottles for. These are totally different. These are just like bonuses.
Fallen malt is filled with crunchy minerals that'll keep you safe out on them rocks.
So, final battle. You ready, Tikanjia?
The Tazzle Terminals, all that's left of the Ura civilization, and the last stop on his little journey.
So it's basically their version of Bastion. It's their home, floating city kind of thing, I think. Once you enter this area, there's no turning back. Are you ready? Sure.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be alright.
Ah, more chickens.
The calamity hit the Tazzle Terminals hardest of all.
Those Ura like to hide in corners. They don't know that I like checking the corners. Oh! Edges. My worst enemy.
You know why Zolf went back there. The place was his home. All his old friends and family were there. Taken by the calamity.
So those black ones right here, those are my special attacks. Which I don't really use very much.
Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting.
I have a gift. Boom. Anybody around there? Just nuke them from a distance.
You know what's funny? Zolf's waiting.
I like how they just stand there for
all
me.
of us are waiting.
Really? That was
Poor
too easy.
kid.
That was supposed to be harder. Die rocks. Yeah, and I like how they just float. They fall down. It's really cool. This guy should have a rocket or two. 2 rockets. There we go. And the turret gets a rocket. Everybody gets a rocket. I'm generous. What can I say?
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid.
Just destroy everything.
So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
I'm just gonna let them kill themselves. There we go. Kind of want to give them a fair chance, right? Otherwise, they're just like, it's too easy. But
Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this. There's something I want you to understand. When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete.
not the chickens. It's deadly ass chickens. Poke, poke, poke,
This
poke, poke, poke,
disease
poke.
the air planted here will go away. What happens to Zulf will no longer matter.
Yeah, I don't even need that. I'll pick it up anyway. XP.
Celandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal. Everyone will be all right.
Yeah, see you around. Thanks for dropping by. You're gonna miss the ending. That's too bad, but see you around. Yeah, the ending's just crazy, so you might want to see that. And the VOD, maybe. Good night.
Problem is, we'll all be gone. Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like
Probably like 20 minutes or something.
all of this will just stop.
I think this is the last mission right here. It's just... So probably like 10, 20 minutes at the most.
Things will go back to the way they used to be. That's the power of the Bastion. This whole place is a living record of the times before the calamity, the way things were before this story. Good times, right? You follow me?
But if you have to go, it's just, that's cool. Yeah, no worries, I'll try. Okay, where am I hopping to? Oh, over there. Doo.
You be your old self again. Think of all those times that didn't go your way.
You get poked. Yeah, see ya. Oh, you get nukes? Oh, 2 for 1.
Life's little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at them.
It's all coming down.
No mistakes. Anyone you've ever hurt.
Stop getting in my way.
Everything
There's
you've ever done.
falling down. There we go.
You could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand? Wouldn't you agree? Well,
Were you a boss? You didn't seem like a boss.
I guess there's nothing more to say. I kidding?
Yee. Boing. Where do I go?
Look. There's something else. A confession. How come I know so much about the Bastion?
Come on, jump. Jump. Oh, that's what I missed. Come on. That was jump and a jump.
Well, I designed the place, but that's beside the point. There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it.
Really? Oh, at least they put me back on them.
So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing?
What the heck? Ouch. Okay, maybe the other way? Nope. There we go. Oof. I'm really glad I have that falling damage increase. There. Almost there. Can I just jump there?
The answer is...
The answer is what?
I don't know. You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us. That's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
Oh, pith.
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go.
So now I just have this giant battering ram.
Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking.
You can't touch my ram. Can't really dodge the ram because I can't move when I'm carrying this. You shall not pass. Oh, well, I didn't want to do that.
If ever the monument blew out and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores and we'd take off away from here.
Breaking things is really easy with this. Squash. I already have one of those.
Heavy, ain't it?
It's so heavy, dude. So heavy.
Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city. Together. You know Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
Yes, you shot yourself with your own arrows, because I can't move very fast.
Zolf and the Ura. All they want now is to see the Bastion fall.
I'm sure I'll give them a crushing defeat.
Zolf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia.
There you go. Get rammed. countered you, kind of. Repost. Repost that
He
works.
can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out.
The Ura have turned into insects. Oh no. Block. That's enough of that. Come on, block.
Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he?
Just kind of have to take the damage there. It's a heal. Full health tonics. Maybe I'll just use that on him, the really big smash.
He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid.
Squish. And the smash. And the smash. And block and the smash. Okay. Are you gonna face me one-on-one? Nope, because you're a coward. I don't think you brought enough people. Counter, counter. Smash. Come on.
For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter.
Okay, I brought a ram to a gunfight apparently. I'm blocking the wrong. There we go. I'll just wait. Oh shit. That was close. Didn't want to use my health.
It ain't a simple matter of pride either.
Got you. No more health. Two health vials left. That's not enough.
One thing's for sure. The Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
The kid brought us ram. That's for his bird. What's this? No! Zolf. Oh, I have to take Zolf. Zolf didn't hurt me.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight.
This is even slower than with the ram. Zolf must be heavier than he looks. Where the heck do I go? There we go.
Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright. You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
Oh, this is the most beautiful song in the game, I think. So, oh, just too good. Not much to say.
Clouds are making way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your star. You left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here. Eyes open wide. Feel your heart and it's glowing. I'm welcome home. Sweet home.
Do the
Kid's
Ura
probably dealt with Zolf by now.
have a heart? Yes, they do.
He reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days? Hey, kid.
Come on, kid.
Get up, kid. Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up. That's more like it. Now,
Kid is amazing.
set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk.
Come here, Arnie. No?
The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions. Hey, kid. Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him. You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it. Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now. You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you. Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
You made it.
That's the first time she spoke.
Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed. When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up. Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before. So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes. If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
What to do? Only use as directed. I think we have to restore.
It's finished. Now, sit tight. It'll be over soon. No matter what happens next, you're done good. I suppose all that's left is to try and remember this moment. The Bastion's gonna take us back to a better time, before any of this. Might be we'll forget everything you've done, and each other. Though after all we've been through, I find that hard to believe. So long, kid. Maybe I'll see you in the next one. Saylandia, we're coming home.
The reason why I chose to restore is that the kid lost his whole family to the calamity. Map beautification. They did a great job. Yeah, Ashley Barrett is the one that did a lot of the singing and music. It's basically her and Big One Guy, I think, that did a lot of the music. Yeah, this game really hits you in the feels. Oh, look at Squirt. With so in Canada, the sales were done by Daniel D. Sutherland and Rasmus Ferus. I don't know what they did. I just bought this on Steam. Oh, and a shout out to Rob Lightbody from EMEA, whatever that is. And Dean Purse was the sales manager. In 2011, Supergiant Games made an amazing game.